Okay, ready, Aryna?
Yep.
And Jamie? Okay, hi everyone. This will be the only pre-final press conference with Aryna. Aryna, congratulations. You're into your first Grand Slam final. Just tell us how you're feeling and the emotions surrounding it.
Yeah, I'm just super happy right now, and it was a tough match, and just happy to get this win.
Okay, who would like the first question? Courtney?
Congrats on the win. Can you just talk through the match a little bit in terms of that first set, having it be so tight? What was kind of giving you problems that you had to adjust to in that first set, and what was the key to turning it around?
Yeah, she played great tennis, and I wasn't feel like I didn't feel my rhythm quite well in the beginning, and she was moving really well, putting everything back. So I felt like a little bit under pressure, which I expect. But yeah, and then I start telling myself that I have to move a little bit better. I try to focus on my movement, and as I start focusing on my movement, I start feeling the rhythm better, and and then after I don't know 3-all or something, I start feeling much better. So it was a little bit not easier to play, but it was about the game, not about the nerves and all this stuff.
Okay, over here.
Uncharted waters for you going into your first final. What sort of how do you expect you'll deal with nerves? What sort of things will you do to cope with that? And tactically for the match, what do you think you have to do to win?
To be honest, I think I'm not gonna do something extra. I think that's okay to feel a little bit nervous. It's a big tournament, a big final, and if you're gonna start trying to do something about that, it's gonna become bigger, So I'll just leave it like that. That's okay to feel nervous. And about the match, yeah, she's playing great tennis, serving well. So I just have to be there and have to again work for it and put her under pressure. Yeah. That's it.
Eleanor?
Aryna, it wasn't a big celebration from you at the end. Is that because you're trying to stay sort of calmer, or is it because you know there's still one more match to come?
There is still one more match to go. It's good that I kind of break through the semifinals, but there is one more match to go. Yeah, I just want to stay focused.
Howard?
You just used that word breakthrough. Is there a part of you maybe that feels, you got to the semis, you did it a few times, it didn't work out for you, but now that it did and you've made that next step, that you feel a little freer, and maybe that'll make things easier now for you?
Well, it's not gonna make things easier, It's a final. It's not going to be easy match, And but I'm just happy that I made this next step, And I know that I have to work for that title.
Courtney? Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry. That Courtney, you can go first. Sorry.
I know you've talked about your serve at length already this tournament. What other elements of your game do you think you've really taken to another level?
I think my movement is a little bit better, and then I got a little bit better touch, and I don't know. I worked a lot on everything. I think all aspects of my game is improved a little bit.
Okay, this Courtney? Yes.
This Courtney.
I know last year, obviously, I believe in years past, you were working with a sports psychologist and kind of talking about stuff. Have you been in touch with them during the tournament here at all, or is it?
To be honest, I decided to stop working with a psychologist. I realized that nobody than me will help, And on the preseason, I spoke to my psychologist saying listen, I felt like I have to deal with that by myself. Because every time hoping that someone will fix my problem, it's not fixing my problem. So I just have to take this responsibility, and I just have to, I have to deal with that. And yeah, I'm not working with psychologists anymore. I'm a psychologist.
Okay, Howard? How?
Can you think back to when maybe was the first time you thought to yourself, I want to win a Grand Slam title? And can you remember? Well, start with that, and then I'll ask another question.
I don't know when was the first time, maybe when I was 19 or something. I started believing in myself a little bit more, and I started to understand that with the work, with the years, I probably will be able to do it.
Did you have a second one, Howard? No? You good? I will go here and then Eleanor. Yeah.
If you win, you'll do something very unusual that no one else has before. You'll be listed as a first neutral Grand Slam champion. Does that kind of feel weird? Have you thought about that? Does it feel unusual?
Let's talk about that if I'm gonna win it. Because if I don't like to speak about if. I just wanna work for it and yeah, do my best. And if I win, you can ask that question and I will answer.
Okay, Eleanor?
Can you remember any Grand Slam finals you watched when you were younger? Are there any matches that stand out?
I think I remember that match, Kerber against Serena. She played against Serena in the final, no? Yes, was it? Yeah, I think I remember a little bit. There was a TV in the cafe. I was buying some chocolates. Like, oh, nice match. Good job. Can I get my chocolate? To be honest, I didn't watch tennis that much. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel so bad right now.
Okay, male Courtney?
Male Courtney. First thing for everyone. Did you watch? Do you watch much tennis now, by chance? And did you watch Aryna in the Wimbledon final last year?
Oh no, I didn't watch Wimbledon last year.
Yeah.
I was feeling really bad about that, and I didn't watch Wimbledon at all. I mean, a little bit the final, just because I was working out in the gym and I saw a little bit. It was great tennis.
Is that good, Courtney? Yeah. Okay. Next question.
I have question to female Courtney.
Okay.
How does it feel to be a star? I saw you on Netflix. You was amazing. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Female Courtney, go ahead.
But Aryna, when we talked in Adelaide, you said you were going to be boring, and that boring was going to be what you needed to be in order to win. And now that you haven't dropped a set this year and you're into your first major final, I'm just curious, especially in the last 2 weeks in Melbourne, what has been the most boring thing? Like, what have you had to stop yourself from kind of, being old Aryna?
Yeah.
To be this level of Aryna?
Yeah, I was trying to less screaming after some bad points or some errors. I was just trying to hold myself, stay calm and just think about the next point. And actually, I'm not that boring. I think I'm still screaming, "Come on!" and all this stuff. I think it's not that boring to watch me. I hope so. But yeah, I just less negative emotions.
Okay. Any more? Courtney?
Keep asking since you harassed me. But you're both power players, you and Aryna. You've won the 3 matches that you've played before. But what makes your power different from her power?
I don't know. Maybe you tell me. What do you think? No, I don't know, actually.
Do you think your power is the same?
Probably. I think it's just different. She play a little bit flat. I maybe spin a little bit more. I think that's the difference.
Okay, Eleanor?
Just on the side, not using a psychologist anymore. Do you talk to your coach about the way you're feeling? Do you kind of just talk to yourself about the way you're feeling? Is there anybody you now talk to about that kind of stuff?
I talk a lot with my team, also with my family, and I think I know myself quite well, and I know how to handle my emotions.
Okay, Howard, and then we'll do one more.
The first game tonight was not your greatest game of tennis. Might that have been a moment in the past where you would have gotten broken like that, made those mistakes that you made, and you would have reacted in a stronger way than you did tonight? Was that an example?
Yeah,
of-
probably before I would start screaming on everybody, like feeling bad, starting to overhit balls, and today I was like, okay, that's happened, that's fine. I'll just keep working, keep trying, and then I think I will find my rhythm.
Okay, any last questions? Okay, do we have any national language?
No, I think
Okay.
he's not here.
That's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Just an FYI,
Thank you.
Aryna's coach and fitness coach will be in here at 2:00 tomorrow for a press conference if you need it.